Hey guys, I just picked up the Skyweight Utility Chest Pack from 511 and I wanted to try it out for a couple of different things. There were a couple of different models and I didn't see any videos really giving a bunch of detail on the different models. I only have one, but this one seemed to fit my use. So I want to show you guys what was in this pack and how I kind of intend to use it. So there's a couple categories that I would think about using it in. One is just general concealed carry, but also this is going to be concealed carry in the context of hiking, fishing, and maybe sometimes rucking. So let me kind of get into it. First and foremost, the big thing, concealed carry. What can this thing hold? And what I really like about this is as you look, the main compartment is right here, and that's what's front and center. The other compartment, it kind of blends into the back, and really I like that. I don't like it when the concealed carry compartment is the main compartment to be looking at, something that catches somebody's attention. I like it when it's in the back here. And this one, it delivers on space. So you can see I have actually put inside here a full-size USP 45. So that is something that is easily done by this. But, you know, in the context of fishing, maybe you want something instead just smaller, like this Bond Arms Roughneck in 45, that you can just put some shot shell in for snake defense in case you're out there fishing and something doesn't want to back down. So that's the great thing. Number one is it's got ample space for concealed carry, and also to go with that, I wanted to show you this. To go with it, I want to put in this holster pouch from 511. I like that it has the snap here, so that it has some level of retention that is easily taken off. So with that part out of the way, let me show you a couple other features of this. So let's talk a little bit more about the storage here. So obviously you can see there's a little tab there, it says CCW ready. Oh, but actually before I move on from that, let me just kind of show you this in the CCW category. It has on both sides here, both sides. And you know what, let me just take the USB out so I can show you this just a little bit better. On both sides it has these, they call them hot tabs. You can see it kind of written right there, hot pull tabs. And what this allows you to do is, let's just take it for this side, is let's say you've got one of these tabs out and this is on your chest, you can quickly access that gun. Now you can see inside in that compartment there's the Velcro slot, so you can actually put your holster in there. And then also it has some slots for magazines or other tools that you'd want to put alongside that. That way maybe you keep all your gun stuff in one area in case somebody was looking in or had to go inside your pack, and they say everything normal in the main compartment here, but you keep all of your fun goodies in here. So let's take a look at that main compartment. It is actually more spacious than I thought it was going to be. You can see it actually splits into two compartments, and in those two compartments you got a little keychain holder. You've got two very large pockets here, as well as some mesh with retention in elastic form on this side. I think this is interesting too. These little pouches here are mesh, and they are kind of like a see-through retention, so you can kind of tell what's inside of there, but also have some extra storage. And you've even got those here on this side as well. 3 compartments there and some elastic. Now you've actually got even more storage. I think that's the one thing I love pockets. I'm not even gonna lie about that. And so you see here's another pocket on the front. I think this would be great for like a wallet or a cell phone to keep in. It's spacious enough for both. And then you've got this pocket. Now, when I first was looking at this, I kind of thought, well, this is kind of useless. I don't like this. But let's talk about this chest pack in the context of fishing. You know, a chest pack's nice because it keeps it up off the water. You can wade into some deeper water, but you can have all your equipment up there front. And so let's say you've got, you know, some nippers, or you've got some hemostats that you want to use. This is neat. And I don't know if they intended on this, but there are these little tabs right here, and those tabs are perfect to clip on your little doodads for fishing. And then look at this, you can drop them right in here. So it's quick access. They're not going to be jumping around too much. You know, you kind of get a little bit of that, but they're quick access. So you can just dump them right out, and then they're attached to the to the bag there. So I thought that was a really nice touch for using this. Now you see there's also these loops here at the bottom. You could probably loop something there, but the real intended purpose for that is to put an IFAK. So that's just a note there. Let me take these off so that's not rattling around during the review. And this is just an initial impressions review. I have not used this yet, but I look forward to doing a more detailed review on it. I'll show you maybe in another video what I normally use for hiking and backpacking. So just kind of give you the idea of what's written on the back here. You know, this is what they intend for it. You can see that the straps at the top can actually come off, and you can turn this into a waist belt if you have a waist belt, or if you just have some other waist belt. There's a space right here. As long as it fits through there, and look, it's nice, it can Velcro in place. But as long as it fits through there, you can attach this to any waist belt, even if it's maybe part of a backpack. So the other part of that is it's the straps itself, right? Oh, there you go. There's that picture too that shows you IFAK ready, and also has the loop placard inside. I like that it is a mesh here. That is a good touch, hopefully for some breathability. My question as we go forward with this, and I'm curious to see, is will these straps rub around my neck or my shoulders? Will they become uncomfortable? There is no padding on it. There's like a little bit of padding here in the back. The strap that actually, you know, this is where they connect on your back. And then of course there is that here, but there's nothing on the straps themselves. So that's going to be something to watch and see, is this going to become uncomfortable as I go forward? But all in all, you know, the only other thing I said is rucking. There's been some neat kind of challenges that have been in my area recently, and it would be a good way to conceal carry, but also have, you know, a full backpack on, and not have to worry about having something around your waist. So just another option there. But overall, I really like this. This color is volcanic. And I like the color of this. It doesn't scream tactical, and it looks pretty utilitarian. Look, there's some little tabs right here. So as I get more into this, I hope to give you guys a more detailed review, and I hope you enjoy.